How you doing? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Oh, not much. I'm just sitting here. How about you?
Just chilling.
I figured ain't nobody else on here. I just was talking to you.
Yeah. Hit the button.
No.
Yes, hit the button.
You're so demanding.
Zip it.
See if we can get the comments pulled up here.
I'm working on it.
No, I said I'm going to do it.
Go right
How you doing,
ahead.
guys? How you doing?
I'm getting this situated on
Oh,
YouTube.
right when you think you have it,
And you
it
don't.
freezes. They can't make nothing easy, can they?
Your channel.
Oh, they're going quick.
It says we have 0 on YouTube, but I just seen YouTube comments.
There we go. Nicole, how you doing? Linda, Melissa, Karen, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, Leela. Hey, Jazzy Jazz. Hello, G's. Just got off work. Well, I bet you're glad your day is over with. Tina said, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. It was a beautiful, productive day. Victory for all of us.
Good, good, good.
Awesome. Get It Girl said, hi, G's. 4 of us says, good evening. Enjoy the visit with your sister.
Taylor says, you're up late. Hi, guys.
We are.
No, we're still visiting my sister.
Yeah. Peace Train says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. G. Hope you had a great day.
Hey, doing Peace Train.
It's been awesome.
I was waiting for somebody to say, you're in a motel again.
Wah.
Lisa the Mayor has a YouTube. Lisa the Mayor, she's working on getting it going. How was your day? Day was good.
Day has been awesome. Millie says, hope you had a great visit. Yes, really enjoying visiting.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this.
It has. Jerry says, Canada loves you, Mr. and Mrs. G. Well, we love you guys. Cody said, hey, G's.
Darletta says, your daughter is beautiful like you, Mrs. G.
Well, thank you.
My daughter looks like me.
Our
Says,
oldest.
you in a motel again?
What did you call it? Our oldest daughter and our son look like G. Our youngest daughter, everyone says, looks like me.
Zachariah says, Dad and Mama G, I've had people honking at me because I was wearing you guys' trucker hoodie with you guys on the back. Wear your semi. It was amazing.
Awesome. Little Mama Brown said, hey, Mr. and Mrs. G. Hey, little mama.
Michelle says, bedtime over here on the East Coast.
I know, it's late.
Maureen says, I'm glad you're in a hotel bed. Showers, clean restaurants, facilities, and good night's sleep. I'm actually over at my sister's is where I'm at.
Yes, we're in her spare bedroom. Used to be our nephew's bedroom, but he's off in the Air Force.
But I was waiting for somebody to say, you're in a hotel again.
Deborah said, hey, good morning there, my G's. It's 2:05 in the morning here in Indiana. Much love and God bless. Hugs. Good morning, Deborah.
Sherry says, you're sleeping in a regular bed? Shame on you.
Oh,
Dee says, nothing wrong with the hotel. You guys deserve it.
This one has one of them really nice thick mattress toppers on it. So it's like sleeping on a pillow. Cody said, did y'all see Bees After Dark? That was a fun ride to P8 with Brian and his family.
Good.
No, we didn't get to see it, but I'm glad he had a good ride with his family. Carol Berry says, Ekre has posted a bunch on his channel. Nice that y'all helped him. Awesome. I'm glad. I know he was excited to, get footage that other people had taken and put it on his YouTube channel. Barb Loves Alaska said, good evening, G's. Well, good evening.
Good evening.
Bill said, I was wondering if Grey Wolf got his ice cream. Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Sue said, we rode with Brian to PA tonight. It was so fun. Well, good, guys.
Glad you guys enjoyed.
And he said, is the combo going to stay in California for a while?
No, I'm not sure just yet.
Tinker said, is the bed memory foam? It's got a memory foam mattress like, topper, and it's like humongous.
I'm sunk down in it.
Yeah. Jazzy Jazz says, Mr. and Mrs. G, on Wizzy's stream today, there was a lady that told him that she eats abortion. That is gross. I don't know what to say to that.
I don't either.
Farm Girl said, hey, I'm Mr. and Mrs. G. Love you guys. Keep on trucking. Much respect for both of you and what you're doing. It's making a difference around the U.S. no matter what anyone says. Thank you for everything. Well, thank you for your support.
We have to deal with so many. It's getting monotonous anymore. I haven't lost faith, but it's just
drives you a little
wears
nuts
you down.
After a while.
It just makes you want to smack some people upside the head.
Apparently, I'm losing it.
Yeah.
That's the newest thing.
And we need to be audited.
And that we need to both go back to work and get jobs.
Yeah. And I'm trying to take over the convoy because me and Brian butted heads. Me and Brian has butted heads since the beginning of this. Doesn't make me love him any less. And I'm sure, I don't think it made him love me any less.
Karen said, that lady was a nutcase. Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty out there. Bill said, well, he needed some. It will help with his tummy and to chill down this morning. Oh, ice cream?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure, guys.
Well, I hope he's feeling all right. Anthony said, how are you doing tonight, brother and sister? Love you guys. Love you too. We're doing great. We're over here at G's sister's house getting to visit the family. Like G said, it's been a while since we got to visit them. Care Bear said, a lot of the convoy got eggs today. Yeah, someone said that in the comments earlier today, that people were throwing eggs at them.
Sean Frisbee says, gee, you look so tired. I'm getting run down. I really am. And I probably shouldn't have said that either. I mean, somebody said G's going to be the next one to leave. He needs to be audited. He's going to be the next one to leave.
Farm Girl said, you do what you need to at G's, and you'll be just fine. Stay blessed. Thank you, honey.
Kelly says, too many nutcases out there. You look pretty, but together someone who is... Oh, you look pretty put together for someone who's losing it. Talk about you.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, I'm losing it. Apparently, you're not supposed to be emotional, and you're not supposed to have feelings, and you're just supposed to be there.
Melissa says you can be a good leader. I vote for you to lead. I don't want to lead.
No,
I don't want to lead nothing.
This isn't.
I would love people to stand beside me, and I'll stand beside somebody else. Nobody leads me. I don't follow nobody. I will stand beside you. I expect people to stand beside me. I don't want them to follow me, and they sure ain't gonna lead me because I'm not following nobody. And that's the way it should be. We should all be that way.
Yeah, we got to do what's in our hearts. Bill said, we love you all. We love you guys. Partel says, X-Ray said tomorrow's going to be just as much fun as today was. Margaret said, so happy y'all get a chance to relax and enjoy your family. It's been awesome.
Calvin, we're still in California.
Yep.
You want to know if we're in Cali or Missouri? No, we're still in California.
We're still in California.
Kelly says, those naysayers can go pound sand.
Care Bear said, Jen and Jeff, X-Ray Vision. Oh, someone must have asked what X-Ray's YouTube channel was. Psycho Pop said, if you two are losing it, must me, I'm already gone and out in left field.
Lori Chris says he's going to miss Brian. Brian hadn't gone nowhere.
No, Brian's still there, you know.
Yeah, as far as the convoy goes, he hadn't been here with the People's Convoy for a while. Doesn't mean he
doesn't support.
He's stopped supporting the cause. Doesn't mean he feels any less about the cause.
No.
It means he's got other things that he needs to deal with right now, and I stand behind him.
That's right. Unhushable said, enjoy your family, praying you will get some good rest.
Brian Foster says, look like Mr. G is growing his hair back. Yeah, I haven't shaved it yet. Starting to look like a hippie, ain't I?
Bill Fletcher said, I would just like to be there to help.
Helen says, so is G's sister wacky and crazy as the rest of the family? Same to me as wacky, fun-filled family. I love it. She's a whole different kind of crazy.
Maybe if you guys are really, really good, you'll get to see her tomorrow. Dane Mama said, Mr. G, what is diesel exhaust fluid? It is about to be real hard to find. Up Railroad canceled the contract with the company that makes it and won't deliver the chemicals they make anymore. That's something that's very important for our trucks. That's one of those things that started here in California and blanketed the U.S. and can't have it. You cannot run your truck unless you have it in the truck. And I mean, that goes for, diesel pickups as well. Because we have a diesel pickup at home and it has DEF that you have to put in it as well. So it's not only affecting truck drivers, but it's also affecting anyone that has a diesel pickup or a diesel vehicle. Margaret said, there's a Trump rally tomorrow in Ohio. Aline said, just watched your precious little grandson playing the harmonica. He's 4 now.
Sherry said, did you ask what you are losing? If it's your mind, I'm with you. I've done lost mine.
And I just, apparently, they just said Mrs. G is losing it. Sharon said, Brian is just in the background, not in the front as before. Daniel said, hey, G's and G-Force. Hey, Daniel. Electro Sloth said, I worry about you guys at these protests. We'll be fine, guys. We'll be fine.
Yeah, Nancy, we're still at my sister's house.
Tinkerbell said, I'm glad you all didn't go with them today. I don't think G would have liked having his truck egged. No.
No, that's probably a good thing I didn't go.
Partel says, thanks, G's, for your efforts. I really appreciate it. And I know your subscribers do too. And thanks for the super chat. Super chat, clap.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sue said, why are people so mean? I don't know. I guess they have nothing better to do.
I don't know what it is.
Well,
I really
bless
don't.
their hearts. Dixie says, evening, Mr. G and Mrs. G.
Cindy said, why are you confused? Did I say I was confused? I probably did. Not just, I guess I am tired.
Bill said, I am 61 and don't know how to do all this phone stuff and fix my car to get there, but I am working on it, praying that I can get there. We understand, honey, if you're having vehicle problems, that's, you got to take care of what you got to take care of. Dr. Pepper Drinker said, can you make a camo Trucker G shirt? You know what?
They don't offer the color that I know of, but yeah, that's a great idea.
Actually, our brother-in-law was talking about it
Yeah,
tonight.
that's my favorite color. I don't know why they don't offer it. I might talk to Ashley and see if we can find another company that does offer stuff like that.
Tanya says, you guys are still up. Yes, we are. We're visiting with
Not
family.
for much longer.
Farm Girl said, our excavator and skid steer cost a fortune to run now, literally. So stupid. The people who want to work these days almost can't afford to anymore, and anyone working for them is affected also.
People got to realize, it costs you more to run your equipment. Okay, it costs me more to run my equipment, so now I have to charge more. In return, well, we'll go by me as a truck driver. It costs me more to run my equipment, so I have to charge more.
Yeah.
Okay, I charge more. Prices in the grocery stores go up. The only thing not going up is your wages. Food's going up. Everything's going up.
Cost of living's gone up.
Cost of living's going up, but your wages don't go up. Imagine that.
Bam Bam said, and Mrs. G, Grandma looking good.
It's going to get to where none of us can afford to eat except for the rich.
It's
Is it planned? Get my tinfoil hat. I might need it.
Oh, hey, Trench. He said, hanging out after dark. I like it. It's been a while, buddy. I hope you're doing well.
Michelle says, you really need to talk to your live streamers. One girl knocked on their window and said that I eat abortions for breakfast, and I think that we need to plaster her face all over the internet. Yeah.
I think it was just a shock kind of thing. I'm hoping that's what it was.
Sounds like she plastered her own face on the internet.
Because we've been a lot of comments on YouTube about it, and now on Facebook. So she definitely got her face out there, apparently. Andy said, "Hi from Ottawa, geez. Thanks for what you two are doing. You amaze me. My wife and I are your ages, and we don't have your energy. Hold the line, my dear
I don't have
friends."
my energy. I don't know where it's coming from, to be honest.
It's adrenaline.
I don't know where my patience is coming from.
Your patience is coming from me.
Cindy says, no, someone in the chat said they were confused. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because we were confused. But that's easily done. Bill said, exactly, Mr. G. Kendra said, when they were throwing eggs, I was dying to see them wasted. I paid $4 a dozen. And see, that's crazy. Brenda said, you're on late or early, just got up for work. Pam said, hello, geez. I saw a video tonight with Tyler and Ina. They were riding horses. They looked good. Aw, they're such a sweet couple.
Diane says, could you sleep all day if you had the opportunity? Our schedule on a regular basis, before the convoy and stuff, usually consisted of me sleeping in the daytime and running.
Right.
I would sleep probably from about 2 p.m. till about midnight, and I would run from there and vice versa. So that's usually about what my schedule consisted of. But sleeping all day? No, I can't sleep all day.
He can't even sleep in, y'all. He don't set an alarm.
I set my alarm, but I beat it up every morning.
That's what I mean, is he'll set an alarm to sleep in, and he'll still be up early.
Yeah. I get about 4 hours.
Sharon said the cost of living is going up here in New Zealand as well, which is real bad for the low-income households.
Yeah. Ashley says, my tinfoil hat has a crown at it at this point.
Have fun with it. Rosie said, I get butt nuggets from my neighbor. Benefits of living in farm country. Cheap eggs.
Judy gets some sleep. It's already 2 o'clock here.
Good night, honey.
Nancy says, I'm on disability. This price increases of everything is killing me.
I would say
it's like they don't care.
They don't care. There's so many people on fixed incomes, and they don't care.
Carol says those of us that are on fixed income are getting mighty nervous. It's sad. It is. It's just wrong, is what it is.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper Drinker said, "Did Mrs. G go with you on normal trucking loads? I used to go with my hubby. He used to drive truck. And yes, for the past 2 years, I've been on the truck full time with G. So when he's running, I'm running too."
Shady says 63rd and College, Oakland, I believe. Yeah, it was Oakland. They may not have gotten the address from somebody I know.
Mr. Chen said, "Vampire trucking beats solar trucking any day."
And they may or may not have some new addresses, so stay tuned.
Tinkerbell said they hit one of the guy's dogs with an egg. Oh, that fur baby didn't do nothing to nobody. Aline says, so happy y'all get family time. We are too, because like we said, we haven't seen G's sister and the rest of the family since last summer. We miss them. Daniel said, yeah, I only eat 2 or 3 meals a week here in New Zealand. It's bad.
How much?
2 or 3 meals a week.
It's crazy.
4 of us said, your eyebrows crack me up, G.
That's why they may or may not have. Got it from somebody I know. Naming no names, of course.
Mr. Trench said, I have solar panels on my truck. Oh no, LOL.
I don't think he's joking.
No, I don't think Trench is either. Marcus said, which came first, the chicken or the egg? April said, hi, G's in chat. Hey, April.
You never told us your sister's name. My sister's name is Sheila.
Leela said, yes, my husband has been retired for 3 years. He's 66 and I'm 65. Prices are crazy.
Nicole says, got me some Dr. Thunder and my hubby of 47 years driving, and a Marine man won't give up. Stay awake. Freedom.
Heather said, this is so funny.
That is so funny.
Oh, that is funny.
Sad when they're going after animals. That poor dog. Just be careful out there. These people don't care who they hurt. Please be careful.
Anthony said, police did not do a thing to egg throwers. Farm Girl said, the chicken at Margaret, if you believe in God. Little Mama Brown said, not sure, but Wizzy was PO'd. I was so angry. Joe recorded him asking the police to do something. They just said, call 911.
Susie says, I'm on SSDI and on unlimited income. Almost to the point where it no longer buy meat. It scares me. We've been pretty poor, guys. And tell you what, when you're poor, you learn to
make things stretch.
Believe me, I can tell you 100 different ways to make a meal last a week.
And we ate a lot of deer.
Did a lot of hunting.
Deer. Sue says, I am afraid things will get worse. Start stocking up. Mr. Trench said, 200-watt top solar panels on my truck. I jump-started that old man's Ford truck with them.
That's awesome, man. I knew you wasn't joking.
No. He's very, ingenuitive?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if I was saying it right. Tinkerbell said, it's just gonna get worse. I pray it doesn't. I really do. I pray it does not. Margaret said, I'm calling the police department in that town. I need the whole story. Guy said, yes.
Martin says, am I on Facebook? Yeah.
Guy said, yes, if you could.
You probably could remember if he was on Facebook or YouTube.
Yes.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because it sounds
something
like something I do.
Said, yeah.
Which one am I on? I had to double check myself.
Guy said, yes, if you go to Costco and spend $100 on beans and rice and stuff like that, you can live on it almost a year. It won't be fun. It won't be tasty, but it will work. I remember eating a lot of beans and rice.
Yeah, it's amazing how just one chicken can make a big old pot of soup. Sometimes you just got to add a little more water, right?
Bonnie said, the left in California are really crazy, so be careful. We left California for Arizona. Bill said, new faces and more people in the convoy to inspire the rest.
Brenda says, we were raised poor, but we didn't know it. Mom can stretch a meal out, though. Yeah, we learned to stretch our meals out.
Did. Karen said, where's your babies at? They're sleeping.
Yeah, they're out.
They're over at Auntie Sheila's. So they had tacos, and they had quesadilla, and then they had Oreo cookies. So they're fat and sleepy.
Wow, Jackie says, I'm becoming a vegetarian. $9 for 2 chicken breasts. That's crazy.
Chicken used to be one of the cheapest things. Chicken and pork.
Pork, yeah.
And that's not the case anymore. Tina said, please tell Sheila thank you for opening up her doors and let you in for a great night's sleep.
Oh, her doors are always open.
Always.
That's just how we grew up, you know. Family.
You take care of family.
You're at home. When she comes to my house, she's got a room.
Mm-hmm. Kendra said, a lot of Spam sandwiches here and potted meat and corned beef hash and shit on a shingle here.
We've ate a lot of that growing up. You didn't know what it was.
What? Oh, SOS?
Yeah, did you guys eat SOS?
No. The first time I ate SOS was with you guys.
Yeah.
But we ate Spam. We ate potted meat.
I don't do Spam or potted meat.
I love potted meat.
Monica, thank you for the star, sweetheart. Star salute. I don't want to wake everybody else up in the house.
Anthony said, I do a lot of hunting and stock up deer and turkey.
Yeah.
See, that's,
We'll get some rabbit, squirrel.
Yeah. Gator Girl said, SOS is the best. It is. It's pretty good stuff. Guy said they still have the roasted chickens for $5 at Walmart and Costco. In Smart and Final, they're using that as an incentive to go in the store and buy your groceries.
Yeah, that's good.
Bam Bam said, beware of puppy farts tonight.
Yeah, we usually didn't just buy the breast. You could buy the whole chicken, cut the breast out of it, cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Leg quarters were always pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm. Barb Loves Alaska said, meant the Dollar Plus store. Great buys and name brands of canned food, veggies there. Aldi's is another store that usually is pretty reasonable on prices when it comes to stocking up on canned goods also. Old Texan says...
Shady wants to know, are you all hanging at the Raceway tomorrow? We'll be back at the Raceway tomorrow. It'll probably be more towards the evening if I had to guess. We're going to go to the swap meet with my sister and kind of run around with her a little bit in the afternoon. Morning and afternoon.
Old Texan says, my nephew hunts and keeps my freezer filled with elk. Ooh, elk.
Jackie says, we grew up on beans and cornbread. Still my favorite today. That's just good eating.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have that quite a bit too. When we were, when we were doing real good that week, because Mom would put a ham hock in the beans, and if things were a little tighter, then it was just beans.
Excuse me. Mama Jan said, what is clotted meat? It's potted meat.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
It's potted meat.
They both sound gross.
I love potted meat.
I ain't doing no potted meat.
It's good.
Meat don't belong in a can.
Chucky said fried spam sandwiches.
Not my thing.
Yeah, I like it.
Brenda says, you sound like a West Virginian talking deer, rabbits, and squirrels. Nah, not from West Virginia.
And being is that we're not home, usually we get deer meat from our daughter and son-in-law now. We make sure we get stocked up. Carrie said, ooh, swap meet. How fun.
Lori says, I used to love the swap meets in California when I lived there. Yeah, I think I'm going to need some more socks and undershirts.
I miss them. The first time I went to a swap meet in Missouri, I was so disappointed. Tinkerbell said, I can't eat meat from Walmart. Karen said, our news in Phoenix said that the eggs are going to...
I can't eat meat from Walmart.
Yeah.
How come, Tinkerbell? I was just kind of curious.
Karen said, our news in Phoenix said that eggs are going up because chickens got some disease. Huh.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The fish.
No, I heard about the chickens.
I didn't hear about the chickens. Millie said, beans, cornbread, and fried potatoes from the garden.
I'm kind of curious about the Walmart meat.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mary says, my grandma used to can meat. Yeah, I'm just...
She's never been big on canned meat.
Kathy says, my husband loves potted meat.
I do too. Our youngest daughter likes it.
Teresa hates potted meat.
Don't. Brian
That's
said...
Bryant. Diane, that's Bryant. She wanted to know about the older gentleman that gave his testimony.
Oh yeah, Bryant. Brian.
He had somebody driving his truck
yes,
today.
Yes, he did.
Which I was glad to see.
Brian said, hey, watch them West Virginia jokes.
Jackie says, Mrs. G, do you eat menudo?
I do. I love it.
Now, see, I don't do menudo.
G and the kids won't eat it. They don't like the tripe, but they will eat pozole.
I like pozole.
I like both.
Cindy says, I like fried spam and egg sandwiches.
That's good. Spectre says, deer sausage sandwich.
Wendy said, I finally got to see. She didn't have to work today. Sandy says, what is potted meat?
Is this, that, and the other?
Eyeballs and assholes. Excuse my language. It is after dark.
You just went there, did you? It's all the leftovers, guys.
Yeah.
But if you don't think about it, it's good. Linda said bird flu. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Rosie says Walmart meat has too much chemicals in it. Farm Girl said pigs.
Hold on.
Walmart meat has too much chemicals in it.
Rosie actually delivered the meat to Walmart. And unless they're putting the chemicals in from the factory, That's the same meat that goes everywhere else.
Oh, I've been on the slaughter room floor. I've seen them.
They
the beef hanging.
It's all the same unless the butcher butchers it himself.
Brian said chicken lips. Tough said, "Oh yuck! I'm with Trucker G. LOL." See, if you didn't know that,
from Walmart is very nasty. It looks like worms when you fry it. It's coming from the same plant. Shh! Don't tell nobody. I used to work for Cargill. We pick it up straight from the kill floor and take it to the Sam's Clubs, the Walmarts, the Cisco's.
Yeah. I remember you taking me to the kill floor and seeing the hanging beef. Bunter says spam.
No, a lot of it has to do with what the quality of meat is now. Also,
the cut,
yes. And that might be what it is. The quality that they're ordering from these packing plants.
Bunter said spam, onions fried up and served on a tortilla with sriracha.
The quality isn't that good. I worked as a meat cutter for 18 years. And Kay, that's kind of what I was saying. It's coming from the same factory, but it just depends on the quality that they're buying from that factory.
Yeah.
Or from that slaughterhouse.
Karen said, I love pisole too. I can't eat menudo either. Linda said, I live in Spam Town. Daniel's laughing because you said eyeballs and buttholes.
Notice some macaroni and cheese. Eating a lot of that.
Bam Bam said...
It's actually good. You throw a little bit of chorizo in there.
Oh, yeah. That's works out right there. Bam Bam said, we'll not eat menudo, but we'll make Texas-style sausage in natural casings.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Margaret says a good fresh tomato mayonnaise sandwich. I'm right there with you.
That's good, too. Teddy said, hello and good evening, G's. It's Kalinda. Hey, Kalinda.
Hey, Kalinda. How you doing?
Margaret said, the meat is from here. Where'd it go? The meat is from here, then sent to China, then back here.
That's a new one on me. Maybe that's why it takes them so long to load me.
I always thought it's because it was so fresh that they had to ice it down and cool it off in the big totes.
Monica says, been teaching a lot of canning lately and encouraging the people that come to our church food pantry to stock up on food. That's awesome, and thank you for the star, sweetheart.
Star salute. Millie said, so I take it a no on Scrapple, the Mr. G. LOL. I like Scrapple.
They sent me some Scrapple, and I don't think I'm making it right, is my thing. Because I've seen other people making it, and it comes out nice and...
It comes out nice.
Nice and browned and stuff. I made it, and it came out like mush.
I think we just didn't let it fry enough on one side, and
That's probably what it was.
Turned it too quick. Rosie said, I live in farm country, so get meat locally that comes off our land.
That's the best way.
If you notice, the meat just about all packages are same weight due to solution injection.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Ted says, pot of meat, poor man's pate. Don't worry, Miss G, I love it as well.
I do, I love it. I don't care what you say.
Alan says, pot of meat is all the stuff the animal didn't know he had. We usually, I always figure,
spotted meat.
You got to give something back to the coyotes. Ever had bologna salad sandwiches?
No, I've had fried bologna sandwiches or bologna sandwiches, but never bologna salad sandwiches.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, I've had it.
Old Texan said, Scrapple, you got to render bones well prior to adding cornmeal. Jazzy Jazz says, Mr. G, I got one for one of your all shirts.
No, thank you.
Awesome. I think I have the volume.
Terry says, love backstraps and summer sausage. Yeah, I love me some summer sausage too and some backstraps.
There we go.
Teresa says, I only buy meat from the butcher shop. I don't know if it's getting to where we're going to be able to even afford to do that with the way the prices are going. I don't mean to laugh, but heck, it just keeps you from crying.
Little Mama Brown says, you can get tired of deer, rattlesnake, and alligator can go a while. PSA, PSA, PSA. If you like hot dogs, don't ever ask where they come from. Love my hot dogs, but think about every time.
Sherry says, if I had to hunt and kill my meat, I wouldn't last long. I would starve. I feed everything. I live in the city and feed feral cats at night, and raccoons and opossums come and eat. If it breathes, I can skin it.
And if you're hungry enough, you'll figure it out. Bunder said, grilled cheese sandwich dipped in ketchup. Teddy said, Kalinda asked G's if you've had fresh bison meat, and what are your thoughts? Just as lean and healthy as venison.
Very good.
Yes,
very
it
good.
is. Very good. Lone said, I like head cheese, but stores only have it in the winter for the snowbirds. That was one thing I really wasn't fond of, was head cheese. Jazzy Jazz said, try fried bologna, egg, and cheese. My husband loves them.
Fried what? Bologna sandwiches?
Bologna, egg, and cheese. My husband loves them.
I never had it with the egg and cheese.
Yeah, I've just had, I remember putting it on.
Fried bologna and mater.
I just remember watching Mom put the slice of bologna on the burner.
No, I don't. I'm not big on bologna, but if you fry it, it takes it to a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my preference, but it's a whole lot better fried.
Anthony said grilled cheese.
I love bear meat
and tomato soup.
Yeah, bear meat is good.
Bunter said, WTF is head cheese.
I've seen head cheese and it doesn't look very appetizing, and just the thought of head cheese, I've never eaten it.
Isn't head cheese the one that it looks like it's in a
gelatin? Yeah.
It's got the chunks of meat that come off the head. It doesn't look good. But to each their own, guys. Tammy said fried German bologna is so good. Yum.
Yeah, I've never had German bologna. I've had a lot of the authentic German sausages and stuff, so I bet it is good.
Dr. Pepper Drinker said, this food talk is making me hungry. LOL.
You know, it's really good, and we just had it when we were up in Maryland, was the pickled bologna.
Pickled bologna is awesome.
And neither one of us thought we'd like it, but that stuff is good.
It is good. We got it at the Wilson store, and yeah, for sure, when they said pickled bologna, I'm like, but it's pretty freaking yummy. Sue said, yes, that is it, Mrs. G. Steve said, we took muffin rolls and stuffed them with cooked ground meat and cheese. Good. Oh, that does sound good. Loretta said, I'm with Mr. G. I have a gripe about tripe.
Yeah, just some parts just need to be fed back to the coyotes.
I grew up eating it, so.
You know, I believe in giving back to Mother Nature.
I eat it. Lorinda said, because of the highway, deer are getting scarce in our area in Northern California, between the cars and the trucks.
Oh, I bet it is.
Amber said, just joined, but y'all must be talking about hog head cheese.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Kendra said, my husband was a great deer hunter, but now he can't eat red meat per doctor's orders. It broke his heart. That definitely had to be hard.
Amanda says barbecue bologna is good. Never had it.
Barbecue bologna.
That don't sound bad.
No, it doesn't. Oh, Bill said pickled cow tongue. I've eaten tongue.
I've eaten tongue. I'm just not big on lingua.
Like
it's okay. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It's just not my choice for tacos. I mean, it's not bad, but
Farm Girl said I have only used head cheese.
I'd rather get some al pastor.
Yeah, head cheese to tan hides. And then she put a green face.
How do we get to talk about head cheese and food? The cost of food.
The cost of food. Hugh said, at Farm Girl.
Everybody's going to raid the refrigerators.
I live 20 miles from where my meat comes from. Also buy a lot of fresh veggies from them also. We finally are getting some good moisture here. Some storm that hit Sacramento yesterday, or from storm that hit Sacramento yesterday.
Now Sean's got one here. I do love good grilled smoked Gouda and bacon sandwiches. That's good.
Lone says, I'm a weirdo. I will try any food at least once, but not if it's still moving. LOL. Okay. We tried sushi, and we really, really like sushi. We decided to take the family out for sushi, and this has been a couple years ago. And we decided to change it up. She's like, well, let's try sushi with
the eel.
Don't do it.
No.
I can still taste it every time we talk about it.
Oh, Kathy asks, how do you get the wild taste out of deer? And Marie says, I love the wild taste, but I cook it with flour and garlic salt, then fried in butter. So good, deer or elk. Another thing that I like to do with a deer is you can marinate it in some soy sauce and some Italian dressing, and that'll take the
gamey taste out. Thank you, Lynn, because that's where she got that from.
You can also soak it in some buttermilk.
Karen said, tongue is bleh.
Next time you're in Aldi's, get you some German sauerkraut. It comes in a jar, and Aldi's, it's about the only place that sells it. It's a lot better sauerkraut. It don't have that bitter taste. I actually like to ferment my own sauerkraut.
Stuff. Michael said, pork fried brain sandwich is good too.
Marianne said the same thing. Soak it in milk.
Have you ever had brain?
No. Like I said, some things are just left better for the coyotes. I'm not saying it's gross because they'll never eat.
Never had it.
Kelly says, "What about plant-based burgers? They are not bad." You know what? People keep telling me they're not bad. I just never had one.
I've had one. They're pretty good. Sue said, "My dad taught us to hunt. Said if you can hunt, you will never go hungry." Amber said, "My great-grandpa used squirrel brains and ash to tan hides. Born in 1914, they used what they had."
Yeah. Kelvin says, "There's not a fridge on this tractor. Mrs. G, what kind of food can I get to put in here so I will have some on board each week to save from eating fast food?" You got a microwave on there or some way to cook. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can put in there that don't need to be refrigerated. You can actually buy those little heat and serve meals. You've got soups. There's all kinds of ready to eat meals.
But always make sure you have like your staples like peanut butter and bread or crackers or something like that. Dr. Pepper Drinker said, "What kind of pie do you like?" Mine is turkey pot pie. Kendra said, "This is like horror show of food." LOL. Bill said, "Deer meat ground into sausage is my favorite."
Yeah. I actually like to grind quite a bit of the deer up when we hunt because you can do so much with the ground meat. Jude says teriyaki sauce will take the wild game out. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chucky said, "I choose not to eat deer, but if no other choice, Bambi's come into dinner." Corey said, "I like my homemade smoked salmon. It's better than what you can get in the store." I like smoked salmon. It's pretty good. Vicky said, "I have had bull testes, and they are delicious."
I'm not doing that either.
One of our son-in-laws likes it.
You can give it to me and not tell me what it is, and I'd probably like it. But as soon as you start telling me I'm eating nuts, I'll pass.
Sugar Butt Williams says, "Where is T.T. and Mooch?" T.T. and Mooch are sleeping after they got stuffed by Auntie Sheila with tacos, quesadillas, and Oreo cookies.
Yes, Linda, this is live.
Bunter has a bunch of pukey faces. Amber said, "Flour, cornmeal, potatoes, and meat along with garden. You are living good." Teddy said, "Went to Wild Game Banquet with Teddy G and brought home brought home to go and drank lots of wine on the way home. Seen roadkill. Same thing in to go, lol.
Sean says,
At home, I jumped puking, haha, at the thought of dinner. Not me.
Sean says it's cheaper to buy real meat than buy the fake stuff. Yeah, isn't that kind of sad?
It seems like, you try to eat healthier and try to buy things that are supposed to be better for you, and it is way more expensive.
You buy that stuff that they say is going to give you cancer and kill you, and that stuff's the cheapest.
Bill said deer sticks and summer sausage and jerky.
Moved to Wickenburg, Arizona. Got a lot of quail, dove, and I saw my first hair squirrel. Arkansas had many. Used to fresh meat, veggies. I miss Arkansas for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sad boy said, I'm not sure what he said.
Deer jerky is good. Yeah, deer jerky is real good. I like to make deer jerky and summer sausage.
Deborah said, Rocky Mountain oysters. Look up Testicle Festival. Great.
It's not my thing.
David said, ever try Canadian prairie oysters? I'm afraid to ask what that is. Bonnie said, one of my grandsons is gluten-free, and that is expensive.
Cindy says, yuck, nuts.
Bill said, fried rabbit and pheasant breast. Oh, God.
Sean says, it's 3 a.m. here, and you guys got me air frying a chicken breast right now.
That's funny.
Marie says, I will not eat raw fish. Love bass and crawfish. Fishing deep fried only. Not all sushi is fried. Is raw.
Raw, yeah.
You're thinking sashimi. Yeah, that's got to be cooked for me too. I'm not into the raw stuff.
Nathan said, we have so much deer. The helicopters shoot them and give the nice venison to the poor. That's awesome. That's
great. Actually, we have something where we live. It's called Share the Harvest, and a lot of times I'll donate a deer to Share the Harvest for the homeless, for the people that
need food in their freezer
themselves.
And a lot of the hunters in our area do the same as well. Bunter said ROFL. I'm in the fridge as you speak also. Iowa Nana said, did you hear what some truckers did by Glendale, California?
Yeah, I did. I'm kind of saddened by it that it took them to feel the pain personally before they decide to stand up. Why don't you stand up before it affects you personally?
Loretta said, my mom always said sauerkraut cleans you out.
I love sauerkraut.
Sabrina said, my beagle was just eating everything and anything in the backyard the past weekend and puked for 4 days.
Yuck.
Old Texan says, hear the one about the Aggie that got trampled to death by the bull while he was trying to eat mountain oysters. LOL.
Kristen says, I'm having a hot fudge sundae, 2:50 in the morning in Michigan.
That sounds good.
You just got her.
Hot food.
Some of these comments are making me hungry. Then others, and then Kathy said ditto. It won't let me click what it said.
Rosie said, this chat will now be known as binge eating after dark.
Yeah, I don't know how we got into. Yeah, I did. We just discussed this, didn't we? Yeah, we have. I have had fried alligator tail, and you've tried it too.
Gator's good. Tinkerbell said, that wasn't anyone from the People's Convoy that blocked the road, was it? No. Man. Nope.
Harold, I'm glad they did stand up. I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of saddened that they had to feel it personally before they decided to stand up. You know, usually when something affects you personally, by the time it affects you personally, it's too late. We need to get the stuff taken care of before it starts affecting them personally. Fuel prices are just a symptom. The virus is in D.C. I'll keep saying it, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face.
Amber said, my mouth suddenly started watering, LOL. David says porcupine meat, easy to eat if lost in bush.
Yeah, I've never had porcupine.
Iowa Nana said no one from the convoy. Hugh says, I don't know why Big D just didn't turn the fire hose on him. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, does gator taste like chicken? I don't feel like it does taste like chicken. Sabrina said, love you both, by the way. You are the dynamic duo. We love you too. Loretta said, bull testies sound like Fear Factor show. I'm right with you with that.
Yeah, I'm not. That ain't my thing. I put up homegrown kraut every year and a lot of other stuff out of the garden.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just like to ferment it myself. It tastes better, in my opinion. And Mrs. G, she's always hated sauerkraut all these years. Yes. And then I made some for her. She goes, you know what? I like that.
Teddy said, made it to the kitchen, LOL. Yep, 3 a.m. in New York and wide awake.
That's because the sauerkraut that she ate was bitter. Well, it was vinegar kraut instead of fermented kraut.
Oh.
You guys got me hungry. I'm about to go raid my sister's fridge.
I'm about to fall asleep. This bed is super comfy.
Guys, I think we're going to call it a night. Miss G's about to fall asleep, and I'm looking at myself in the camera there, and I'm thinking, I think I'm falling asleep too.
All right. Love you guys. Good night.
Guys, you have a good night. Love you.
Tomorrow.
That.